go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good night. Oh, hey, Sophie, what's going on? Nice to see you.
Oh, hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
Yeah, stop by anytime. All right. We got what, 296?
296, yes.
All right, we got episode 296 on the Bloss.
Hey, make sure you say this first.
All right, thanks for the reminder. Would have never remembered. All right, so I got to say this before every show. Here I go. Staples guy. Ba-boom. At the beginning of the show, you want to see your video featured at the beginning of In the Pit, send a video of us saying, "Welcome to In the Pit," to our Instagram at Lumberland HQ, or email Casey, that's CASEY, at lumberland.com, and we will pick the best ones to be played at the beginning of the show next week.
There it is. There it is.
Just for the record, not to be a Debbie Downer here, but like, have we done this yet?
No, I think we're running it for like a week or two, and then how many
Okay.
submissions we get,
Gotcha.
we'll go from there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are the teals good?
Everything should be fine. Yeah.
What are you eating?
It's almond butter biscuit. Like,
Is that a Bavita bar?
it's a Nature's Valley bar.
Are you sure it's not
Valley.
Bavita?
I got another one in my bed. We'll investigate after the show.
I'm pretty sure it's Bavita, and Bavitas are five.
You trying to say Velveeta like the cheese?
Velveeta?
No, it's Velveeta.
It's a kind of cracker company.
Nah,
You don't like them?
never heard of it.
All right. So anyway, so
Actually,
for today,
really
Sports Nuts already came out. You want to go ahead and check that out? What's that Sports Nuts conversation
Oh,
about?
shit. What did we talk? Oh, Michael Jordan's retirement. Was it because of gambling, or was it because he
gambling.
actually had to step away for personal issues?
All right. Well,
Definitely gambling.
we got
See what we said?
In the Pit at 5.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time you all see this, we've already gone home. And then we got the fantasy football live. It's live.
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 We're going to start doing things live now.
Whoa.
I
It's gonna
think
be live, Mike. You ever heard that?
Is Casey
before?
here?
He's
Yeah,
upstairs.
he's
His
upstairs.
car out there.
he's up there.
He's up there. I don't know. I think he swam here, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Mike and I walked outside yesterday. It was pouring. They had the sprinkler systems on.
Yeah,
That's tough.
they nailed it. Great timing by them.
That's tough. All right. So without further ado, Nut,
right,
take it
cool.
away.
Ah, you know, they could have been blowing them out.
Blowing them out.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
winter.
Sprinklers, you gotta blow all the
They
water.
could've just been
inside the drain,
scheduling
so
it
then
for
freeze the
today.
pipes.
Or yesterday. I just thought of that.
I thought it was funny timing.
Well, yeah, it is fun. Anywho.
If you-
All right, anywho.
Wet, you might as well
Let's
make
talk about Game 1 of the World Series last night. Before we talk about it, did anyone see Charlie Morton?
I didn't
breaking his
see it. I
fibula,
just
man?
heard about it.
Broke his leg, right?
Broke his fibula.
No, what happened?
And pitched.
Fibula is the most painful bone to break in your
No,
body.
it's not. Femur is. Just,
Femur is
I
the
hate,
most-
I hate to correct you, but
I
it
was
is
correct with
femur.
the F's.
I can't agree or disagree here.
But
What
so
happened?
a comebacker from Yuli Gurriel.
Oh, we got hit. Ugh. We got video of this shit.
103 miles.
Yeah,
I didn't
think
Take
I
it
do.
to Twitter, probably. Don't worry. Keep
You
keep
got it.
Keep
All right,
explaining.
cool.
I'll look.
So, anyways, yeah, 100 miles an hour off the fib, and keeps pitching. Finishes the inning. Obviously in a lot
How
of pain.
the fuck do you even finish the innings?
I don't know, man. Goes down, gets an immediate X-ray.
Is that outside your house?
No.
Okay. Gets an immediate X-ray. Comes back.
We got eggs cooking.
Strikes out Altuve on a nasty breaking ball, and on that breaking ball, must have snapped it.
You can tell he's in pain. They're showing all his pitches after, and he's like really favoring that leg. That's tough. Yeah, he's out for the World Series.
Yeah, so that's a big hit. Obviously, we got Atlanta winning though. Yeah, what was it? 6-2.
6-2.
6-2.
The one thing that I will say is that luckily you would only pitch one more time in the series. It's not
Yeah.
like you're missing him more than like one more appearance. So you'd have to literally replace him for one
It's
more.
tough, man. He was shoving though.
Yeah.
He was absolutely shoving. He shoved the entire postseason.
Yeah, I mean he's a big game pitcher.
Yeah.
What's your-
That broke his fibula?
Let me, can I see this?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It bounced. It wasn't hit that
Yeah, he
hard.
must have hit it just right.
Yeah. Keep
We'll
talking,
throw
keep
this
talking.
up on our Twitter page. Or HQ or whatever it is.
He's like running still.
Yeah. All right. I mean, look, I'm not gonna doubt the guy. I'm sure it's broken, but probably grow up a little bit.
Grow up a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
How can you say grow up? When you break your fibula, dude.
Dude.
You ever see Kevin Ware? He's supposed to.
Okay, that was different.
That
That
was
was different.
disgusting.
Well, it's the same thing.
No, it
shattered.
wasn't. No,
I know
it's
that
not.
came
His
from-
shattered his bone and it popped through his leg.
Ah, right.
Easter Sunday. The
Yeah,
Lord
Easter
has
Sunday,
Oh, I
yeah.
remember that like it was yesterday, dude.
Jeez.
The Lord has risen.
All right, so we got cheapest tickets to the World Series in Atlanta, running up to $1,099 just to get into the stadium.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
$1,000?
I know a girl that lives in Atlanta and she
Can't you
bought
get into
tickets.
the Super Bowl for cheaper than that?
No.
She bought tickets to the World Series, and they are literally the worst tickets that you could possibly get. And she spent like $900.
All right, let me ask you a question. If the Red Sox were playing in this World Series and you had to sit like all the way up, like in dead center, like underneath that John
Hancock.
sign. Yeah, thank you. Would you really do it? And say you spent, we'll even go $500 a piece. Would you really do it?
I mean, I sat there for the wild card game. Right under there.
I was-
They weren't the worst seats ever.
I will say
I think
I
it's the
was
atmosphere,
I was
right?
dead center field when I went against the Astros. Like, you know where they have the big screen, like the jumbotron. I was literally right underneath it. Not great seats, but like
That's
to
what he's
me,
talking
like
about.
you said, it's more about the atmosphere.
That's what he's talking
stuff like that. Yeah.
The John Hancock side.
Yeah. Oh, that's what. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seats were fine. I mean, I had no issue
You
there.
can see everything.
I was saying to my friends, like, if the Red Sox did make the World Series, like, I was gonna look into getting tickets because
See, as much as I would want to go to a game, I can't fathom. Because here's the thing. Don't get me
It's a
wrong.
lot of
It's an
money.
experience. I'm not questioning that.
Mhm.
It's a lot of fucking money.
it is. Yeah,
So I will say,
for sure.
I was at the clinching game when the Phillies won the World Series in 2008.
Was that
Fit-
Citizens Park?
That was at Citizens Bank Park. Philly fans, you couldn't tell when we were driving out. My dad and I were driving out. It took us like 3 hours to get home.
Sure it did.
Philly fans were burning cars in the city,
I don't
man.
understand that.
I don't get why people
You,
do that.
don't understand if Philly wins or loses, dude.
It is the
Bunch of
craziest
idiots.
time ever. But it is a cool atmosphere to be
Yeah.
at a
You
World
guys have
Series
something
game.
in that water down there, or what?
It's an
What's going on?
experience. You're paying for the experience. But yeah, I mean, if people want to spend $1,100 on a World Series tickets,
Go
No.
for it.
all
You can
power to
afford
you.
it.
Hmm?
I said, if you can afford it.
Yeah, if you can afford it, all power to you. Don't spend the rest of your savings on them, but if you can do it, do it. Why
I'm
not?
a big watch on TV kind of guy. For
Well,
yeah,
most
and there's
sports.
nothing wrong with watching on TV.
Especially
on the
now,
couch.
like
And
the
it's a lot more comfortable.
The only
Very true.
only sport that is better on in person is hockey.
thank you. I knew
That
you were
I
gonna say
actually
that.
I
agree with you
I agree.
1000%.
Football stinks in
and they look
person.
like little ants on the field.
So I
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
I took Rachel.
basketball. Nah.
I like the tailgate's fun for football.
Oh,
That's great,
absolutely.
but going to the game, I'm like,
So
Basketball
I took
games
Rachel to
aren't
the
the
first
best.
hockey game in 2015. We went to see the was it the Blackhawks
Flyers?
versus the Lightning? It was the
in
first
Tampa?
yeah, it was the first game after they played each other in Stanley Cup.
yeah,
And the first thing she said was, "I can't believe how big these players are."
yeah,
Like
dude.
on TV, it doesn't look
Oh,
they don't look
100%.
big, but they're huge, man.
Oh,
When I went to
and the
my,
puck
hockey's-
moves so fast.
Oh.
yeah, when I went to my very first basketball game, I went.
When Jason
And-
Tatum played?
No. This was I was in high school. I think I was like 15 or something. You know Andre Drummond? He was on the Pistons. He's on Philly now. 7 feet tall. I was sitting like I wasn't courtside, but I was like the row above it. So I'm like,
courtside tickets.
what happened?
How you getting courtside
No, they weren't
tickets?
courtside. It was like the level behind.
How
it.
much are
But
courtside tickets
It was like behind the scores table. So he was standing there, bro. I was like, holy shit, that is a big man.
yeah,
That is a
7 feet's big in
7
person.
feet. And me, I'm like, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, and especially a few years ago, I was like, what, 5'5", 5'6", whatever. Monster next to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Plus
Because
in
on-
hockey-
like you said, on TV, dude, they don't look that big, but in real
Yeah.
life, oh, they are.
So plus in hockey, you could hear them slamming against the boards, and how hard they're getting hit,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah, they're all concussed all the time.
Especially if you're up close, you can hear them like swearing at each other.
Mhm.
There is no concussion protocol in hockey.
I'm convinced the NFL stopped doing it.
All right. Anyways,
but-
we got guesses for game 2 tonight.
I can't see the Astros losing 2 games at home. I can't see
Who's
it.
pitching? Oh,
I'll be honest, I
Max.
completely forgot that the World Series was on last night. So
It's a tough World Series.
I don't.
It's
give a
it's
fuck.
like, but it's on at 8
I'm
o'clock.
not overly
like
excited.
No, 809.
8:09.
And, dude, it's Atlanta versus Hugh. I know we talked about this yesterday, but Jesus, or 2 days ago. It just couldn't be less intriguing.
Don't tell Johnny that.
I know he was very upset with that. But like Boston, LA would have been so much better. And that's not even just. I mean, yeah, obviously a little biased because I'm a Boston fan, but
No, it
just
would've-
two
it
bigger
would've
markets.
been, yeah.
Even like, I would have tuned in if it was Yankees, Dodgers. Two big markets.
So the thing I'll probably say is $1,099 for Atlanta.
Dumb.
Do you think that they won't sell out?
Hot Atlanta, yeah, they will.
You think so?
Yeah, they will, dude.
You might, because you're gonna get people from around the area too. People coming from Houston and
You'll
shit.
probably come from like South Carolina, make the drive down or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
There's a lot of money in South Carolina.
I agree with you, Nick. I can't see the Astros losing 2 games.
Big
in a row.
Nick. It's wet.
45 minutes ago.
Dude, what are you coating these things with?
45. Well, you did 7 other ones. So why would that one be wet?
I don't know, man. You tell me. That's what I was asking.
I fucking tell. Well, you didn't have a problem with the other ones.
Every day.
I'm probably gonna
Oh,
go
what?
Astros winning tonight. Honestly,
Who's pitching for anyone?
Max?
I think it's
Max
Luis
Fried.
Garcia. or
Max
that guy.
Fried and
Oh, is it the
Jose.
guy that fucking takes 25 years to make a pitch?
Is that Max Fried?
No. He's talking about the guy with long hair for.
Jose. How do you
Perez?
pronounce- No, you're Queedy? How do you pronounce?
Urquidy.
You're Queedy. You're Queedy.
That guy was so frustrating to watch with the Red Sox. Literally took
which
bar
game?
ab.
No, it's a different guy.
He
That's a
rocks.
different
He rocks the ball before he pitches it.
guy. Oh, is that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
When's the
Yeah.
last game?
Yeah.
Oh, the last time he pitched,
Literally
that's when
took
we beat them
25 years to
12-3.
fucking throw a pitch.
Oh, last time he pitched,
Mike,
he
do you
gave
think
up
you'll watch
5
one
earned
game
runs.
this
So.
World Series? No.
No, probably not.
No betting.
I'll probably bet on it and not watch the game. I got Survivor tonight.
Oh.
Kev, Survivor tonight and missed all the NBA bets yesterday.
What?
Survivor tonight and all the NBA bets did not hit yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
You talked to the wrong guy. I got you.
Warriors -10, Rockets +10.
All right. Let's move on
We'll talk.
to some.
Sorry,
different
Kev. I still
topics.
forgive you and love you.
Roger Goodell won't release report on Washington football
We
team.
gotta get Johnny on this.
Johnny!
Johnny, we need you for 2
Oh my
seconds.
God.
Johnny, get your ass down here.
Stay up there.
Talking about the Washington football team's thing ain't getting released.
Oh yeah, it's not getting released.
All right.
That's what we just said.
That's why I'm bringing you down here.
Mike.
Cool.
Hello. Is this mic on?
Yeah.
Hello. I'm also filming for mugshots right now. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So what do you think about this, Johnny? Dan Snyder gets away with it again.
Yeah, not surprising. I don't know if he has explicit photos of Roger Goodell on his phone or something like that to blackmail him, but it's not surprising that Dan Snyder gets away with everything. When this whole scandal came out last year, I thought maybe there's a chance something happens. But the only thing that came out of this, he got more powerful from this whole scandal. He got more
Snyder?
He got more control of the team. He owns the whole team now, and so yeah. Dan Snyder's a piece of shit who is never going away, and which is why I may change teams
I
forever.
mean, May, I thought you did change.
I mean, I haven't,
Still deciding.
like, it's
You've
hard.
been saying Titans.
It's hard to grow out of something that you watched your entire life. Like, I watched a football team my entire life.
Dan Snyder will die one day, Johnny, okay?
He's like 50-something. It's not any day soon.
He was old.
No, he's
We
not
can
old.
murder him.
I mean, he could.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan Snyder's been a shitty figure in my life for my
Sports
entire
nuts?
childhood. What? Dan Snyder?
Assassination on Dan Snyder.
Oh my god.
I mean, I have it on camera. I literally have 2 cameras pointed at me. One camera I'm holding. I have mics in front of me. I mean, I'm not going to assassinate Dan Snyder.
I didn't
When-
say I was. I said there's a plot that you could create. It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
But yeah, fuck that team. Fuck everyone involved with that team. If the team were playing well, at least be a little bit more palatable. I mean, it's not palatable at all. It's terrible what they do. But the
Yeah,
team
but
sucks
it's not the
shit.
players, so you don't have to root for the organization. You can still root for the players.
Yeah, but the thing is, the organization's always the same. Every 4 years, they get a new coach. They say it's gonna be different now. It's gonna be different now, and we're 2-6 or
Yeah.
2-5, and we're not gonna make. And we made the playoffs last year with a losing record, and this team's never gonna be good, and they're always gonna be shitty. And rooting for a shitty team, that's one thing. You could tolerate that, rooting for a shitty team. I've been a Wizards fan my whole life, and they're not a gross organization, but rooting for a shitty team that's also a gross organization, you know,
tough.
at some point you gotta like cut your losses and be like, what are they doing for me? And it's nothing. So, fuck that team.
Hey,
Fuck the
this is a
Wolves.
great definition, Johnny, of a team that does not love you back.
Oh yeah. Have they ever loved you back?
Fever pitch. Name the
Fever pitch.
movie.
And maybe it'll be different next year.
Yeah. I'll keep telling myself.
I hear you're gonna hire John Gruden as your next coach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Well, that's
All right, thanks, Johnny.
All right, so our next topic, we got LeBron, Mike's favorite guy. Squid Game creator claps back at LeBron.
Oh, I saw this last
Yeah.
night. It actually put the biggest smile on my face in a long time.
So LeBron
Go
James
ahead, yeah.
criticized the ending to Squid Games. Like he said he didn't like the way it ended or whatever. And the guy that creates Squid Games was like, "Oh, like that's our bad. Maybe you should make a season 2, and then I can watch the whole season and say, oh yeah, it was pretty good, except the ending was really shitty, essentially." So he was just like,
Just pretty much mocking him.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen the show. I'm not gonna watch the
LeBron
show.
said
We can't talk about it in here. We've been banned
What are you talking about?
from speaking about Squid Games in here.
I
Why?
mean, we fucking told him the whole story.
I'm just kidding. Like yesterday, I was yelled at for talking about it.
Why? Because people
From
haven't.
who?
Yeah. Was no one here yesterday?
No, I don't. Why can't you
I
talk about
literally
it?
told him the whole story.
During in the pit. During in the pit.
Because of our
Because John.
audience.
Yeah. Johnny
Our
said I was gonna
audience might
spoil
have
it.
not seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're talking about like spoilers?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to spoil it for our audience.
Oh, yeah.
If you
'Cause
haven't
I-
seen it, now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like off camera, you guys can talk whatever you want about it. I don't give a shit.
Fucking talk about it on
No,
camera.
but
I don't
LeBron
care.
James said at the end when he goes to the plane and he calls or gets the call from
Spoiler alert.
LeBron said, "Get on the fucking plane and go see your daughter." That was like his quote.
No.
And then the creator responded, "Have you seen the ending of, or have you seen Space Jam 2? Like, don't criticize my movie."
I love this guy.
That's a bar.
Fucking clapping back at LeBron.
Makes a point.
And then LeBron last night.
I still
tweeted
haven't
at
seen
it,
Space Jam 2
saying
yet.
this
What
can't
do
be real.
What did he tweet? He tweeted about
Yeah,
it?
he responded to like a news thing saying like this can't be real or something.
Oh, that's
LOL.
hilarious.
Honestly, I'm very happy that.
This can't be real, right? I hope not. With a bunch of laughing emojis. Dude, shut the fuck up. I hate this guy.
Yeah, he's insufferable.
Have you guys seen? This is a little bit off topic. I guess sticking with basketball. Do you know? You remember the basketball player Iman Shumpert? He was on the Knicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dancing with
He's
the
on,
Stars.
dude. He's a great dancer.
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
kill-
win.
he
He's gonna
killed
win.
it.
He's
He
gonna win the
killed
whole
I heard
thing.
he killed it last
Dude,
night.
yeah.
I think he got a perfect score.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a 40 out of 40.
Yeah.
He's like really good. I have like a small clip of it up now, but like it's pretty funny.
Mike, you wear moccasins?
Oh.
That's awesome.
I don't know who his partner
Moccasins are
is,
so
but-
comfortable.
So comfortable.
Look at that shit, dude! Oh my god!
They're great.
Wasn't he in the music video, Kanye's music video?
That was Kanye's.
His girlfriend is signed to Kanye West's label.
What's the song? It was on Life of Pablo.
I'll look it up for you.
It was a very sexual music video.
Was it Fuck. I feel like I know what it is.
Fuck. Well, I can't.
It's fuck.
It was the probably the most.
Faden.
Yeah,
That's
yep,
what it was.
Yep. Wasn't that his? Wasn't he in that? He was in that music video.
Yeah, no, that's one. Yeah, he was
Alright.
in the music video.
Alright.
Yeah. Yep. His girlfriend though is Tiana Taylor,
That was her in the music video
and
as well.
she is signed to his label.
Yeah.
So
Makes
there's a
sense.
connection there.
Bust down, Tatiana.
Goes down, Tiana. But yeah, pretty funny.
All right, so we have Dolphins and Texans agree on a trade, but legal issues are halting
we
the
need to
trade.
talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I heard 3 first-round picks.
I didn't hear what was involved in the trade. I didn't hear the details of it.
So
Sounds
Nick,
right.
Nick, you got the floor, man. What do
Wait,
we
there's
got?
no thread yet though.
So they
They
agreed
the principle
to
of
it.
So if the legal ship passes by, then the
Gotcha.
trade goes
Okay.
through.
Okay.
So
It's contingent on his legal status.
me and Jordan were talking about this earlier. This is my opinion about this. So any team, whether it's I'm just going to use the Dolphins in this case. The Dolphins trading for Deshaun Watson, they can't give up a lot. They have to go into this thinking that they're only going to get this guy for the rest of this year because
But they might not even get him this
No,
year.
so let's just say, this is hypothetically because I can't look into the future. This off season is when I think the trial's going to start. A bunch of hearings, all this stuff's is going to start.
It's going to take a very
It's going to take a
time.
long time, but if stuff starts coming out about him, we know the NFL, they're pretty sketchy with letting guys play when they have a history of stuff. But if stuff comes out about him, I mean, there's 22, people claiming these things against him, and they put him on the exempt list. The Dolphins just traded for this guy to have for less than a year. So if any team's going to trade for this guy, you have to do that with the impression that you're not going to get him for his entire deal. You're only going to get him for a very short amount of time. And in my opinion, the Dolphins shouldn't do that. Tua isn't the best quarterback in the world, but he's young. You can work with him. And why would you give up draft capital, young players, for a guy that might be there for half the season? It doesn't make sense. And it's a headache. And you're bringing in this whole thing.
All you're going to get is questions about
it's a circus. It's a circus, dude. That's
Why would you want? Why would you
To
want
his past 2 games, he's got
His
like
last
6
3 games,
touchdowns.
he's had like a 75% completion rate.
Yeah.
Like, Tua, he's been playing very well since he's come back.
Why would you want that? Like on your.
Yeah, so it's like
Deshaun Watson's a top 5 quarterback.
Deshaun Watson, when he's playing, he is a top 5 quarterback. He is very, very good. But you got all this shit going on.
When he's playing.
Last 2 weeks, 6 touchdowns, 620 yards, 75% completion percentage, 2 go-ahead fourth quarter touchdown drives.
Also, hang on.
playing well.
Are we calling him a top 5 quarterback when he's playing?
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
top 5.
I think he's.
Who are we bumping out of the top
borderline
5?
All right. Well,
Brady,
fuck,
Rodgers,
we went
Josh
through this
Allen.
before.
Those are your Mahomes.
Watson.
I don't think I wouldn't put Lamar in there.
I would take.
I wouldn't put Lamar.
If you were to start the season right now, would you have Watson or Herbert?
I'm putting Herbert. I'm putting Stafford. I'm putting
Okay.
Kyler. I'm even putting Kyler Murray
Stafford?
now. Yes. Stafford's a future Hall of Famer. 100%.
If Watson didn't have all this crap going on,
He's not a top 5 quarterback. No. Nope.
I get what you're saying with Herbert because he is playing right now and he's playing very well. But if Deshaun Watson was playing right now,
Nope.
I don't know.
Not
He's
doing it.
borderline top 5, bro. He's right there.
I don't even know
He's
if I'm
right
putting him
there.
in top 10. Dak Prescott, another one. That's 8.
He's not better.
Yes,
Dak
he is.
Prescott not
Yes, he
better.
is. What? Dude, what?
He's not.
Yes, he
Dak
is.
Prescott's good. But
Before
Deshaun
he got
Watson-
hurt last year, he already had like 2,000 yards, like passing. In
Let's look
4
up some
weeks,
Deshaun
dude.
Watson
I
stats.
also saw that yesterday. Roger Goodell said that they weren't going to put him on the exempt list.
because they don't have anything to put him on for.
Because they don't have anything against him right now.
It's so weird, like with everything that's happened in the history with all these problems.
Look at how long it took Antonio Brown to get on the suspended.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, last year, Deshaun Watson, he had 4,800 yards, 70% completion, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 300 rushing yards. I think that's what that is. Oh, no, that's a different one. Never mind. I mean, put up really good numbers last year. Compared to Dak Prescott, I'm not
I wouldn't
too
be
sure, but
surprised if a lot of Miami fans boycott the Dolphins if that trade goes through.
yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think. I'd say I don't think it's gonna happen, but if they agreed to it and they're waiting for this legal shit, I mean, I
But
don't
here's the thing: if
fucking
you're
know.
waiting for it, that means he's not coming until maybe 2022, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Possibly
what, I don't-
23?
I don't know what answers they're gonna get.
Well, the owner of the Dolphins said they want Deshaun Watson to settle with the 22 women, but Deshaun Watson.
Because
said-
it's a lot of people to settle
He
with.
said that just shows that it's a form of that I'm guilty, and he doesn't want to do that.
Well, because if he's guilty, he's going to jail.
No, he won't.
Well, he
NFL
said
players
it's-
don't go to jail.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
Kareem
not.
Hunt,
Ray Rice, Kareem Hunt,
I mean,
Ray Lewis, fucking Greg Hardy.
yeah, I mean, the NFL is notorious for letting guys
Well,
continue
rich people
to
just
play.
don't go to jail.
They also have a lot of money, a lot of pull, a lot of all that. It's crazy.
Hernandez went to jail.
Who?
Hernandez.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't help him out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it's just wait and see what happens.
It would be very
I mean,
stupid.
we've all thought that if he was going to get traded, the Dolphins have always been one of the top team people have been talking about. So I mean, it's not shocking that's the Dolphins. It's
Yeah.
just
The only way this would even remotely make sense, because in my mind it doesn't. This is a non-starter. But if the Dolphins were a Super Bowl contender with Deshaun Watson, and they're not even close.
no.
So,
I mean, that's the thing.
That's stupid.
It's like you bring him in. I think are they 1-5 right now?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Two.
You're not. He's not
Oh, no,
turning your
1-5.
season around. They're 1-6.
Yeah.
You bring in Deshaun Watson, you're not making the playoffs.
Yeah,
Still.
like
You're
if they were
still not-
3-3, it'd be like, okay.
Like you're making a push, maybe,
Yeah.
but like you're not.
Team last year, they would have been a contender with how good their defense played.
People thought. I mean, I thought they were going to be a lot better than what they are now.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be the second best team in the division coming into the year.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be a wild card team.
No.
With these,
All right.
Yeah.
They still
We'll
need to
see
be
what
touched up,
happens.
Or are these done?
Everything here has to get touched.
Okay.
All right, moving right along. Mac Miller's drug dealer pleads guilty.
Yeah. So Mac Miller died 2018. It was a drug overdose, and it was because it was fentanyl and one of the drugs he was using. And the drug dealer that sold him the fentanyl, there was 3 guys involved in this, but the main guy pleaded guilty. And is
Well, it
gonna
was
get-
coke laced with fentanyl,
It was
correct?
coke laced with fentanyl,
Okay.
yes. And it-
Coke glazed with fentanyl?
no,
Is that what you just
coke,
Laced.
cocaine laced with
Laced,
fentanyl.
Cocaine
Yeah.
laced with fentanyl.
So the main drug dealer pleaded guilty, is going to get 20 years max, probably 15
What's
years.
fentanyl again?
It's
it's a
it's a drug that kills a lot of people.
It's a what do you do? What do you? It's like an anesthetic. It's like morphine, kind of. It's a very that you get it before surgery. It's a very 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 strong anesthetic, but like, no, it's not even related. You
It's
can't
like-
you can't even say like
they
it's not,
consider
it's not, cocaine and fentanyl are two very very different things. It's like it's like 1,000 times stronger than heroin. It's
I served on
Yeah.
a jury where they were convicting somebody who was selling fentanyl, and the people that were the people that were speaking on how dangerous it was like it's 50 times more potent than either heroin or cocaine.
yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. If you hear about
If
drug
you get a
overdose-
pin needle, the tip of a pin needle, if you ingest it, like if I put a tip of pin needle of fentanyl on my tongue, I would overdose.
So why do people?
so no,
They cut it with coke. You put it in coke to make more of the stuff like coke and whatever.
when he got the cocaine,
and to
he
get
didn't.
bigger profits and all that.
He didn't. The drug dealers are the ones that they're putting this shit in when they're not supposed to. When you hear about drug overdoses, most of the time it's because of fentanyl.
Yeah, nowadays.
So wait, they
Now
put
it is.
fentanyl into cocaine?
Yes, and he didn't know
Yeah.
that there was fentanyl in the cocaine initially. And then the
But
whole.
why do they do that?
profit
people
wise,
are-
and like sometimes like there's just like cross contamination of like when a drug dealer is selling coke, he's not just selling coke. Like
They say
So is it the
fentanyl-
most? Is it the strongest drug on the planet?
It's 80 to 100
I
times
don't know.
stronger than morphine. It says.
Yeah.
And it's an opioid.
Yeah.
That's what it's considered.
Also, they probably put it in so it's more addicting.
Yeah, and that's the other
Yeah.
thing about it. It's a very, very addictive.
Yes.
Very
But they
independent.
put too much in it. Is that what happened?
Dude, I don't fully understand it because like if you put even like a tiny bit in, it's like you can overdose.
Yeah, and
So,
if
like,
you mix that with
I'm so
anything, which
confused.
obviously he did.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the whole situation's sad because I mean this stuff came out years ago, but like text messages and stuff, like he went to this guy because Mac Miller, he was addicted to drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he had a tough upbringing and shit like that, but he had a normal drug dealer that was unavailable when he needed drugs, and then he hit this guy up, and then when he hit this guy up and got the drugs, his normal drug dealer was like, "Oh, I got you." He's like, "Nah, I'm all set. I just got this stuff." Literally, like,
Tough.
such a sad situation, dude. But yeah, I mean, that's why you can't trust anyone. I mean, you shouldn't be doing coke and shit like that,
shouldn't be doing
anyways.
drugs anyway.
Shouldn't be doing drugs anyways. But like, man, you gotta be smart, man.
One of my friends, he worked. What's the record company in New York? The big one. The one that,
Jay-Z's?
Atlantic Records,
Jay-Z's run there. What the
Rock
hell's it
Nation?
called?
Def Jam.
Atlantic.
No, it was where like
Rock
Tupac
Nation.
got shot outside. It might have been Rock Nation. Well, whatever. He was doing an internship there.
Mhm.
And Mac Miller and Ariana Grande were there. And
Dude.
Mac Miller was recording. He said he walked by, and they were getting into a fight because Mac Miller just had a whole like bag of cocaine
Mm-hmm.
on the desk.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
crazy. And it's
Sad.
just yeah.
It was like a week after his album dropped too.
Swimming. I was gonna go to his concert in November, and it was tough.
That's why you should legalize all drugs so that they can be regulated and not laced with things.
Yeah, yeah. Or don't do drugs too. Don't do coke. Don't do drugs, guys.
Hugs, not drugs.
Hugs, not drugs.
You know what, let's get it on a positive note.
All right, Elon Musk. How about that?
He's
That positive?
officially the richest person in history.
Dude,
Approach-
they just go back and forth, him and Bezos.
Yeah.
What's this? Is this even news?
So he officially approaches 300 million or 300 billion. I'm sorry, with a B. He's at like 271.3 right now.
Okay.
And he's up $41 billion dollars from when the market closed on Friday. What the fuck?
I saw something.
The Tesla stock went up 13%. That's why.
Yeah, his
that'll do it.
grows like 36 billion a day.
Wow.
Doesn't even make sense to
Tesla's
me.
stock, I saw, is up like 180% or something like that since he was on Joe Rogan smoking weed.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a tweet about Who would have thought? Yeah, I mean,
And they're moving Tesla to Austin.
they are. They are doing that.
I would not have a company in fucking California, no offense.
None taken.
None taken, no.
Those both are Jordan.
Everyone's moving. Hell, I moved.
Yeah, it state's a shit show.
Don't
Nice
like
state.
it.
Here's the thing, when you're done with school, are you going to go back to California, you're going to stay out here?
If I were to go west, I'd go to Vegas. That's as far west as
I hear it's pretty fucking cheap to live out there.
Oh yeah.
Like outside of like Vegas.
Yeah, my mom lives there now, like right outside of the Strip, and it's really nice. She actually lives in the place where Mike Davis is building that $14 million.
The stadium?
Yeah, like across the road.
That's hilarious.
And she said she always sees John Gruden driving around.
Not anymore, you're not.
Not
anymore, you're not.
So I stand corrected. Tesla stock is up 1,862% since Elon Musk smoked weed on Joe Rogan.
Unbelievable.
I knew there was a 1 in there. It's 1,000,
Unbelievable.
not 100.
Just like if you miss a zero, man, just miss another one. But
Crazy. Yeah, good for him.
Damn. All right, we got a couple more topics today before we get into joke of the day for the next 20 minutes.
don't act like you guys don't enjoy it.
So a man sues a dating site after he pays $9,000 and he can't find a woman
That's a good
or a date.
This is tough. Paid $9,000.
So a 29-year-old Colorado man is suing a dating website after he paid $9,409.80 for a membership to their matchmaking service. The man discovered after paying that there was only 5 women within his age range of 18 to 35. This is after he was encouraged to join the site because of an influx of women due to the pandemic-related, quote, wave of breakups, end quote.
How much did he pay? Sorry.
$9,409.
Okay, so this guy just got scammed. Why would you?
Or he's just down bad.
There's free.
So he
dating.
requested a refund, but the company ignored him. Yeah.
Oh, man. The comments on this poster are so mean.
Read them.
Dating apps can't fix your looks. This man down bad. Go touch grass, bro. That's tough, walking out. People are brutal. Yeah, I mean...
Don't get scammed for. If you get scammed for $9,000 on this, you deserve every single comment that comes your way.
That's a
I'm
lot
sorry.
of money. That's a lot of money.
There's
Guy was
free-
just
there's
trying to find a date, Michael.
Dude, there's free dating apps. Like
I
you don't
wonder
have
if
to.
it
You don't
was
have to
like-
pay $9,000. You don't have to pay $100.
But do the free dating apps work?
Yeah, I believe our boss found his wife on one. So yeah, I think they work.
Yeah, but he paid $10,000.
Nope, I'm
You paid $10,000 for that fucking
nope,
site?
nope.
my
I am certain
God.
it's free. Yeah, Bumble is a free app on the phone.
We're talking about dating apps.
No, it's a free.
Nick
it's a
thinks
free
he
app.
spent $10,000.
I paid for the super swipes on Bumble.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's not $9,000 though.
It worked.
And it worked.
It works. It
I think
works.
it spent like $150, and then they paid me $500 doing that.
So you made whatever that math is, $350. They're paying you. Kidding me?
They're paying you to find
What?
love.
he said Caitlin would cost $149. And then he just started losing.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Do what you
you got a lot
gotta do,
of white
bro.
stuff on your chin. Like on your face.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
Or on his lips.
There's nothing there.
It's the Belvita bar, man.
Oh, you got like some
Yeah, I
crumbs.
got you. Yeah, right there. Yep,
Okay. Well,
okay.
All right, last topic of the day. Colombia's most feared drug lord captured, accused of importing 80 tons of cocaine into the U.S. I feel like we have a cocaine reference every single day.
yeah, we've been talking
I was gonna say, so you wonder where Mac Miller got his drugs?
We were talking about Mac Miller yesterday. We were talking about
not drug guys.
Pablo
Al
Escobar.
Pacino's coming back to make Scarface again.
For the record, we're not drug guys.
I mean, this guy.
Maybe.
Just transport.
Not
Just
transporting.
transporters. Well, that might be worse.
We're transporting. That's such.
I still. Oh,
That's still
I wish
such a
somebody
funny
was there to see
story.
that. Michael was like,
That lady.
We're transporting.
That
What?
poor lady.
I think if I was
transport.
Nick, look what I'm getting an ad for right now.
Cocaine?
Purple bed.
Oh.
If I was there and if I was in your position, you said that, I would have looked at you and be like, no, no, we're just getting the.
She's like, oh, you guys going on a trip? I'm like, nah, we're trans.
She looked
you
like
like to
she
tell
was
a story?
like she was like trying to like hit the button under the like
I think you should
the
tell a
bank.
story.
Which
I need help. I need help.
911, 911.
All right, Nick's gonna tell a story because I don't think our viewers have heard this one.
Or Jordan, you've never heard this either. I don't think you have.
All right,
Well, we're here.
so we were doing business with a guy in Japan.
You're starting it off like
For bat bugs, right?
Bat mugs, yes, for these things. Okay?
buy them.
Thank you.
Right? And the guy was going to take like 100 mugs back to Japan. So he's like, do you have like a bag or a suitcase or something that I can use to transport these things back to Japan? And they're just like, all right, well, Mike and Nick, go down to the Marshalls down the street and go find a suitcase that's going to fit all these mugs. So Mike and I go down the street, we're trying to find one. I look at him, he looks at me, I see the suitcase. I'm like, you think this is going to work? He goes, yeah, sure. So we come back, we're at the checkout line, and we're waiting for them to check us out. And so we put it up there. Nice old lady. She's like, oh, this is a nice suitcase. And she's like, where are you guys going? And I said with the fucking most dead straight face, I'm like, we're transporting. And Mike literally is sitting there, and he's like a deer in headlights, and he's just like, we're about to get fucking bombed by these. The lady literally was just like, okay, have a good day.
She was just in fear.
I love that story so much. We're transporting.
I literally said it straight, we're transporting.
It's awful. It's just like the.
And then after I said it, I was like,
yeah.
Didn't even catch me until like after it happened. I was like,
Yeah.
Came out wrong.
No, she. Poor
That's
lady.
so funny.
Hanging out with suitcases and
Hey, Mike,
duffel
we're
bags.
walking out. We're waiting for like the CIA.
I hope so.
You have FBI agents waiting at the door for you walking out.
Definitely on a list somewhere. It's alright though. Probably on a few lists.
Oh my god! What is it, do not fly list?
Yeah.
Can't get on a plane. Not with that luggage.
Nope.
Yeah, but this guy, I think he was the most notorious drug lord since what's his name that just got Escobar. No, who's the other guy that just got caught?
El Chapo.
El Chapo. Yeah, El
Did he get
Chapo.
caught?
But he was Mexico.
He was
This
Mexico.
guy's Colombia, I think, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about Excuse me. Can you tell me about El Chapo?
He's in prison. He's escaped like
He
5 different
escaped,
prisons,
and
but
then-
now he's in like the Supermax
Isn't
in
his
America
wife
now.
in prison too.
Yep,
Yeah.
his wife's in prison. They finally got him to like a good prison in America, and he's not going anywhere.
So what did he do?
Sure, they
He's
got
the leader. He was the leader of the
Sinaloa cartel.
Sinaloa
Yes,
cartel,
Sinaloa.
biggest cartel in the world.
I thought Medellin cartel.
Medellin, that was Pablo Escobar, and that was in Colombia. The Sinaloa cartel is Mexican cartel, and like the most prominent one in Mexico.
The charges he's facing are murder, money laundering, drug trafficking, racketeering, and organized crime.
Yeah.
Life in prison plus 30 years, and must forfeit his assets that are worth a whopping $12.6 billion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's worth way more than that.
He's
Oh
probably worth,
my God.
100
Way
million.
more.
It's buried. It's
You
buried
only caught
somewhere.
a finger worth of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's buried somewhere.
Didn't they go and like get his son too?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. I
He
think they were
escaped-
looking for him.
So they got him back in 2001.
Yep.
He escaped, and then they got him a few years ago, 2015, and then he escaped then too.
Yep.
And he's currently at a prison in Colorado.
Oh, he's at
ADX
He's at
he's
the
at-
same place that fucking asshole from the marathon.
yeah, he's at the Denver one, or not Denver.
What? The marathon
yeah,
bomber.
that's like the worst
United
prison in the world.
Administrative Maximum Facility.
Yep.
He ain't
They
getting out
hold
now.
like literally
You don't.
fucking.
The worst of the worst there are there.
And like those cartels are the worst, the most brutal ones.
Brutal.
only-
Just chop everyone up into pieces.
Yep.
There's only
Hang people
300.
from stakes in the streets. Like stick people's heads on stakes.
What does?
Those cartel like they'll like kill people who like go against them and decapitate them, put their heads on like stakes and like line the streets with
Yeah.
the people's heads.
I'm looking at a
They're
lot
very
of these
brutal.
guys are like
and it's
terrorists.
Like the Mexican government, like the army versus these cartels.
Yeah, and let me tell you, the government not winning.
a ton of these guys that are in here are also like Al Qaeda members, like terrorists.
Oh, in the prison?
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
One
like
of
that's the worst of the worst.
Well, I mean, this makes sense, but like just reading this, the guy that was a part of the Oklahoma City bombing, he is serving 161 consecutive life sentences.
Yeah.
That,
Here's the thing that I don't understand about the law.
like, he deserves it, but I mean, can you just imagine?
How the hell do you? I mean, obviously you're not serving 161 life sentences, but like, what happened to just saying life and that's it?
Yeah,
Just life.
I know. Like, you're not making it past one life sentence. You're definitely making it 161. And how do you consider a life sentence? Was that 100 years? So why would you consider a life sentence?
It's life.
Until you're
Whatever
dead?
Until you die.
So,
you
like,
die.
Uh-huh.
but that's what I'm trying to think. So how do you, like, add up all those?
I don't know. Until you die 161 times.
I guess so.
Some of the I've seen like the longest sentence, like you've been sentenced to 1,100 years
Yeah.
in prison.
I'm looking this up.
Well, technically, this guy would break that.
Woo!
42,000
years? What did he do?
Who has it?
Jamal, what did you do? Hold on, I got
42,000 years in prison.
I gotta see what this is about. What did this guy do?
Hopefully he's not immortal.
All right, 2007. The
All right, bud. 42,000 years. You're up.
The,
All right, see ya.
2004 Madrid train bombings.
Oh.
I don't even know. I don't even know much about.
Bombed
this
people on a
incident.
train. Can't do that.
How many people died? 2,000 people injured.
Ooh.
Deaths almost 200.
That's a lot.
40,000! Oh my
Longest
God!
United States in America. Longest.
Oh
term-
wait.
141,000 years.
Ignore
Okay,
everything.
who is this
100
and what did he do?
Thailand.
Chamoy, the Yaso, Thailand. I don't know
Okay.
what.
That shit's fucking fucked.
What did he do?
Corporate fraud.
It's a she.
Oh, shit.
She defrauded more than 16,000 people in a pyramid scheme worth $204 million at the time. But Thai law, she was convicted of fraud. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so just money shit. She didn't even kill anyone. Doesn't even look like. Okay, not for nothing. I'm not for
This
nothing.
lady got
But,
that
like,
many
you're
years in prison,
serving
didn't kill anyone.
141,000
Yeah.
years for
Thailand
money
takes
laundering?
that serious, apparently.
guess so.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
those-
You don't want to be in the foreign prisons either.
Oh,
They are
God,
bad.
No
Those,
way.
Like Southeastern Asian countries, for like drug, if you get caught with marijuana, they hang you that day.
Yeah, dude. Yep. You can't even, which is insane.
Dude, oh my God. All right, one more. So the longest in the United States, Charles Robinson, 30,000 years. It's just they put his release date schedule. His release date is scheduled for November 1st, 994. That is hilarious.
What did he do?
He raped a 3-year-old girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean,
Can't
he
do that.
deserves that. But Jesus Christ.
Wait,
30, you're not being
that guy
released.
was reduced by 500 years. The guy below him.
Oh yeah, now he's brought down to 20,750.
Oh,
Good
nice,
for him.
nice.
Good for him. Yeah, that's wild, dude. I never even like
What a
looked
sick
into this shit. People are sick, bro.
Yep.
Sick, twisted people.
How did El Chapo escape from prison?
I think he actually had help.
tunnels.
I think he
Yeah, his people dig tunnels and like elaborate tunnels, like electricity, running water, all that, from Mexico to States.
I feel like he had also some like security, some
he's
prison,
paid people off.
some security guards that helped him out a little bit.
Leave the door unlocked.
When you got that much money, I mean, if you're a security guard, I'm sure
Also, you just
money
threatened to kill
talks.
the security guard's whole family.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, so
honestly
I
is
heard
probably
like
right,
on
though.
like some of his trials that he had the entire juries like.
Yeah, he's killed
Probably.
Jerry's before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude has all the
Do you
power
not
in the
know
world.
what goes on in the world? Like when you ask these questions, you like genuinely
No,
don't know.
I like history, so I like to hear about this kind of stuff.
No.
So you've
stuff
never
or-
heard of like any of the stuff that he's done?
No, I spend another time in history.
You know, like have you know anything about the mafia? Kind of like that, just more,
It is. It's the mafia, just like.
more brutal.
It's pretty much the same thing.
It's
Yeah, but these guys like kill.
Yeah, that's
everyone.
true, that's
Mafia
true.
only really killed each
The
other.
Yeah,
mafia
that's
does
true.
Why,
if they
why
have
do they kill
purpose.
people just for power?
Yeah, dude, they're like straight up trying to like be the Mexican government. Like it's like Jordan said, it's literally the Mexican government / army versus the cartel, and it's been going on for years and years and years.
Wasn't there an attack like a month ago? The cartel had an attack in Mexico and like some police officers or something like that.
Probably.
I think there was something.
And that's just a big power struggle when drugs. I mean, it's drugs, human trafficking, gun trafficking. I don't know when this was. I think maybe within the last 10 years, maybe 20 years. They caught because like going from the States to Mexico is super easy. You just pop over the border. It's very easy.
yeah.
Obviously, going the other way is difficult. But they caught this LAPD officer who was selling, who was like confiscating guns and selling it to the Mexican cartel. Just he would just get all the guns that are confiscated, pop down to Mexico, sell them to the cartel, come back.
A lot of sketchy shit.
Yeah, a lot of sketchy shit.
A lot of sketchy shit.
From the movie Sicario?
I actually haven't seen that movie. No.
It's Juarez, which is like the worst place on earth.
Yeah.
It's a complete slum. That's complete. The city is owned by the cartel, and if you're like an outsider coming in, they just kill you.
Yeah. What's the other? Tijuana. You don't want to go there.
I've been to Tijuana.
Really?
Yeah, I walked across the border, and my dad and I went. We literally just walked across.
Right across the border to
Yeah.
Southern California.
Got some food.
Yeah.
Walked up the street. Went to a soccer game and did dog betting.
How was
Bet on
that?
Dog races. It was a lot of fun. Had a great time.
Jesus,
But
I would never find. I would never want to go there.
My dad's friend, like this was back in the 90s. He had like an old kind of pickup truck, and he went to Tijuana, parked it, and they went out. Came back and the truck was gone. 3 months later, they found it in the Arizona desert. They said this was either used for smuggling people or drugs. So they got his car back. He went down to Tijuana again later that year, goes out, comes back, it's gone. 3 months later, finds it in Arizona, just in the middle of the desert.
That's awesome.
My dad's also gotten his car stolen down there.
All right. Well, all right. There's a lesson to be learned here. Do not leave your car unattended.
Yep.
Just don't go to Tijuana.
Or just don't go to Tijuana. One of the two.
like better.
Besides
Yeah.
losing your car, I mean, it's great. It's great. Have you guys ever watched Narcos on Netflix?
Yeah.
Really good.
I watched like the first 5 minutes. and I was like,
The
You
first
have to
season
be
was good.
interested in that stuff for you to like it for sure. I mean, it's a lot, but it's all true. It's all based off of real life stuff, so it's interesting. It's crazy, bro. That like Pablo Escobar, he was. I mean, at his peak, what he was like
I think we talked about this yesterday
untouchable.
too.
Really, really,
Yeah.
dude.
We were
was,
talking
like,
about how like he probably was like the richest person to ever live.
easily,
I
probably.
heard there was.
This guy Elon Musk. I don't know if you've heard of him.
No,
He's actually
no,
the
there
richest
was-
person.
there
Dude,
was-
I honestly bet like I can almost guarantee
Hundreds
that
of billions of
Pablo
dollars.
Escobar. Oh no,
There's
hundreds
still-
of billions, dude.
There's still money buried.
Yeah, they have no idea where it
all
is.
over the
I
place.
think they said he was worth like 150 billion, and that was in the 80s.
Yeah, so like now that's got to be touching.
I mean, 40 years later, it's a lot of fucking money, man.
So this guy.
Was it some Saudi prince?
Yeah, so like
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, the
Mansa
richest person in history.
Mansa Musa.
They said he was estimated worth over $400 billion.
Wow.
Aren't there people in like Dubai and Saudi Arabia that are like multi-trillionaires?
Oil companies.
Yeah, very wealthy.
I think currently, right now, and I don't even think it's close. I think Vladimir Putin is the richest person on the planet, and I don't even think anyone's within like billions of dollars of him.
Dude, I literally go on Google and type in how much was and top options. Escobar making a day. Pablo Escobar worth. El Chapo worth. There. Stop listening to me.
Stop it.
Stop.
Crazy money out there that we have no idea about.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Yeah. They said he had an estimated net worth of $30 billion, which would be $64 billion today. There's no way he was worth
Bump
that.
those numbers up.
Yeah, bump that up a shit ton.
People say Genghis Khan was worth over $1 trillion.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Is he the one that fucked everyone? Who were we related to? Who were we all related to? Was it Genghis Khan? Okay.
They said at one point Pablo Escobar was making $420 million a week.
It's kind of sick. 420.
Nice. Let me tell you, fucking sweet dude.
All right, Big Nick.
That time.
The
It's
king
that
of
time.
cocaine.
All right, joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
Off the drugs.
He's gonna go.
His nephew said that he found a plastic bag with $18 million in it, just hidden in one of the walls.
That's sick.
And
I
he just
would've
has
ran with
$18
it.
million thrown at a wall. I can't even imagine the money that's just buried out in like.
Some of the stories where like he would like they would be like in the like hiding like in the Colombian forest or whatever, and he would just like take like $1 million and just like burn it to like stay warm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There are stories about like his family, like to keep them warm, he would start fires with his money.
So crazy.
He just because that's what he had, and meant nothing to him.
How the rats would just eat all of his money.
The rats too.
Yep.
Yeah. I honestly might rewatch Narcos. I really enjoyed it up until the spoiler alert, he dies.
Yeah.
After that, I didn't really care.
Not even a
about it,
spoiler alert.
but,
Like
no
everyone
spoilers.
knows
Built
Spotify
a
is supposed
prison
to.
for himself.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, he was under house arrest,
Yeah.
but like, oh
and
my
Diego
god.
Maradona
Yes.
came over to play soccer.
So
with
sick.
him.
Oh my god, dude, that guy
Yeah,
was a legend.
dude.
Bad guy.
I forgot about that.
Dude, he's a legend. I mean, come on.
Diego Maradona like was boys
That's
with
sick.
Pablo Escobar.
That's sick. You're arrested. You got
Yeah,
you just
everyone
built.
Well, Diego
Come over,
Maradona,
we
very
play soccer,
notorious
have
cocaine
parties.
user as well.
He built a prison to live in.
Yeah.
That. Oh my.
Yeah, he built Pablo Escobar built his own prison once he got arrested. So he was like, all right, I'm building my prison. This is my prison, and it was just like a mansion.
Did he actually live there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, this
He-
is my
he
prison.
was
This is what I do my
serving
time.
his sentence
And
there.
everyone was like, okay.
It was wild. That dude is.
I mean, he had all of Medellin and Colombia under his pay.
Yeah.
Very
What do
interesting.
you got, Big Nick?
All right, here we go. Jokes of the day with a plural S.
That was a weird face.
Stick it. Where you at? Where you at? If you ain't living in Maine, where you at?
What do you call a happy cowboy?
What do you call? I don't know what.
A Jolly Rancher.
That's kind of good. Kind of good.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. I understand the joke.
Are you on Pinterest again?
Yes, I
Okay.
I am.
Enough brought it up for me. Nice guy.
Nice guy. Nice guy.
I have it bookmarked.
Yeah.
Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but CAT scans.
All right. That's a good one.
What else we got here?
What do we got?
Were you here when he was just reading memes?
Yes.
That one day?
How about when he was reading the titles of jokes?
Yeah. So man.
Yeah. Can you please say the joke into the thing?
Shout out Toad on this one. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open toed.
Oh man.
Shout out to you, White Tea. Fuck.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's good. Open toed. I mean, it's good. It makes sense.
This is insanity.
Wait, why did you shout out Tolan? What was the Tolan?
Tolan's name. Half the time, Snag used to call him Toad. He goes, "What's his name? Toad?" I go, "Yeah, it's Tolan." Oh, Toad. Got it.
That's great.
All right, what do we got?
Okay.
What kind of a dog doesn't bark?
Tell me.
Hot dog.
A hush puppy.
Oh my god.
They all make sense. They
all
make
do
sense.
I can't argue these jokes.
Oh my god.
All right.
The toad one was funny. Now. That's scared me, bro.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
All right, one on this one.
Ryan's like, what the
Hey, I got one for you. For all you Apple people.
like Apple product? Yeah, all right.
All right, what do you got?
Before you pass out.
Don't fart in an Apple store because they don't have any windows.
Oh my. That's.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's 8:57. I got a couple in me. Let's get this thing rolling here.
Oh my god. He's pointing at it.
All right. Mountains aren't just funny. They're hilarious.
How did you find that one funny?
Hilarious. You get it? Hilarious?
My God. Hilarious.
This is so stupid, but I'm going to read it anyway. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time consuming. Have you ever tried to eat a clock?
A clock.
It's time consuming.
Don't do it. Can't do it. They're tough to eat. Hey, I wouldn't look into it.
Okay, all right, here we go. I don't trust those trees, son. The son says, what? Why not? Father says, they seem kind of shady.
Jeez. Oh, my God. Look at those trees, son.
Oh my God.
It's slang or...
All right.
Is that rum still up there?
One more for the road.
Yeah,
Unopened.
Chug it.
Gotta
Yeah.
find the funniest
We
one.
got 6 of them.
All right, hold on.
Are we ever gonna drink that? Or are we just gonna stare at it?
Ask Casey.
All right. Hey Casey, we just gonna stare at that rum upstairs, or are we gonna drink it anytime soon? All right, cool.
Just a blank stare.
Mike.
The computer's so close to your face.
He still can
I don't know
barely
if this
see
is
it.
that funny, but I want to ruin the momentum here.
What? I don't. What?
That's the funniest shit.
Momentum.
All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, I got 2. I swear.
2 more?
Sick. 2. All
right.
Sick. I swear. All right. Because the last one is going to bring us back to what we were talking about earlier about suitcases.
Transported.
Can't wait to hear
Transported.
that.
All right, so I'm going to do this one first, then the suitcase one, and I swear I'm done. What type of bee can't make up its mind? A maybe.
Wait, hold on. What does that have to do with the what does that have to do with this?
No, the next one has to do with the
Oh,
suitcase.
no, I'm talking with the suitcase. That has nothing to do with suitcases.
No,
That's the next one.
This is the last joke. That was just a separate joke.
Okay.
All right, last joke.
Pretty funny.
I can read that one too.
Ah, Jesus.
All right, I'm reading Nuts one because he pointed it out. Then I'll read the suitcase one, and then we're done.
All right.
What do you call a fake noodle?
Faux noodles.
An impasta.
I've heard that one before.
Mike, this one's for you.
What do you know about suitcases, Mike?
Yeah.
Can I borrow a suitcase?
Sure, Big Nick.
I only have a little trunk. And it's got a picture of a baby elephant.
So that was just a meme.
So if you didn't show you that, you would have been like,
What's going on? You didn't show me the picture. Make sure you like and subscribe.
All right, we're done here. We're done.
yeah, why don't you close this one out?
I love the apple
Oh
farting
my
one. That was
God.
beautiful.
Oh,
This thing got no window.
That was good.
That was
All right. I love joke of the day.
jokes of the day.
You know what? Every
your breath,
laugh,
all right?
every laugh gets you more than like.
That
you
might
know.
be the best page I've ever seen of jokes.
Yeah, that was great. Gotta keep that shit rolling. All right, that's all we got today. Unfortunately, joke of the day's gotta wait until next Wednesday again. But make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We'll be back here tomorrow. Check this out later on. Have a good night, good afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow on the Bloss.
Later.